There's something about the way you fix your eyes on me. I can't help myself, fall in love, I go crazy. What you wanna do now? Should we head back to my place? When you give me that smile, I think my heart's turned up the pace. I don't care about what we do if I get to be with you. What you wanna do now? What's to be afraid of when we're young, stupid, and in love?
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome to my channel. So sorry it's been a while since we have posted, but life has been pretty busy, and the next video that gets posted is going to be some exciting news, so you definitely do not want to miss it. So definitely get our post notifications on so you can get notified when that video gets posted, because you definitely do not want to miss it because it's some super exciting news. But today's video is going to be answering all your guys' birth questions. So I asked you guys on my TikTok to ask questions about birth that you guys want to know about. Before I start talking about the subject, not everyone's birth is the same, everyone's is different, so everyone's going to have different opinions on these questions, but these questions are just going to be based on my birth. So without further ado, let's get straight on into answering your guys' questions about birth. So you guys asked quite a bit. There's like 120 questions, so I probably won't get to all of them, but I will get to as much as I can. But first question that I see on here is, if you could do one thing over again during a labor and or delivery, what would it be and why? I would love to be able to just have that feeling of when your baby gets on you for the first time and you see her. I could redo that every freaking time in my birth. Like, I would love to have that moment over and over and over again. I wish I could, because it's literally the best feeling and thing ever. Like, it's so amazing seeing your child for the first time and having her lay on your chest. So yeah, I wish I could go and play that over and over again. Next question is, did it hurt, and what was your first reaction when she came out? It didn't hurt until her head started to come out. I did tears, so when her head came out I did feel it, and it did hurt quite a bit. But after that I didn't feel anything. What was your reaction when she came out? I was crying. Me and Christian were both crying. We were so happy. She was healthy and she was so beautiful. It was the best feeling ever. Did you get that epidural, and if so, did it hurt? Yes, I did get that epidural, and honestly it didn't really hurt that much. It just kind of felt like a little pinch, and that was really it. I didn't really feel much about, like, didn't really feel it. I don't know, I didn't really have a reaction. It just didn't really hurt or anything because the doctors were scaring me so much about it. And honestly, it really wasn't even that bad. If you got epidural, did it help? Yes, it definitely did help. I literally didn't feel anything besides the tearing, but it didn't last for that long. But yeah, that's literally the only part I felt. I definitely will get an epidural with my next kid, if you're wondering, because I don't know if I could do it without pain meds. For all you women out there that do it without pain meds, you guys are like awesome. Like, I don't know how you guys can do it. I could never do it. Do you plan on having any more kids? This isn't related to birth, but I'm just gonna go ahead and answer it. Yes, we definitely do plan on having more kids in the future. Was your family supportive? Yes, they were supportive through the whole entire thing, my pregnancy, and right now they're still supportive. They're supportive through anything. They love me so much, and they spoil her a lot. Did the epidural hurt as much as you thought it would? It definitely did not hurt as much as I thought it would. I was most scared of the epidural more than the birth. Like, that's crazy to think about. But my doctor scared me so much about it that I was so terrified of it, and just, I don't know, it was like, and it wasn't even that bad. Like, come on. How long was your labor? I think it was like 15 hours. It was from, I got induced at 11 a.m. in the morning, and then I had her the next day at 1:17 a.m. So the epidural numbs everything, so when the baby comes out you do not feel anything. Yes, it does numb everything, but sometimes it doesn't work for everyone. Sometimes the numbing like wears off, or it doesn't really numb the right places, you know. You just never know, but for me it numbed everything, so I got really lucky. But yeah, everyone's experience with an epidural is totally different, but that was my experience with it. How many weeks were you when you went to labor? I got induced at 39 weeks exactly. I just turned 39 weeks. So yeah, I got induced. If you guys want a whole like in-depth like why I got induced, I would definitely leave my labor and delivery story down below so you can get the whole kind of story of why I had to get induced. On a scale of 1 to 10, how much did it hurt? I would say a 5 out of 10 because of the tearing part, but if it wasn't for that, I wouldn't have felt anything. Did you have back labor? I was in back labor. It hurts. I did not have back labor. I actually didn't even know that was a thing. To be honest, I've never got told about back labor. But yeah, definitely let me know down below if you were in back labor at all, because I kind of want to know like how does it. This girl says it hurts, so let me know down below like the pain and everything and how different it is and stuff. What is Mia's middle name? It is Marie, the same as mine and my mom's. Mia's out there with my grandma, if you're wondering. What was the worst part about giving birth? And if you got stitches, did you feel it? The worst part was when I felt her head come out and I tear. That was the worst part. And yes, I did get stitches because I did tear, so I had to get stitches, but I did not feel getting the stitches at all, so thank goodness. Did you poop when pushing? Christian said I did poop, so I mean, I guess I did. I was trying to push a baby out. I was not caring if I pooped or peed or anything. But Christian said I did, so I guess I did. Were you shy or like nervous about the nurses seeing your parts? Before I went to labor, like my whole pregnancy, I was like so worried about them seeing down there, but like once you get pregnant, they see that so much down there when they have to like see how dilated you are and stuff like that. So honestly, once I got more further into it, I wasn't as nervous anymore. And then once you're pushing out a baby, you just want that baby out. You do not care if anyone's seeing down there. You just want that baby out. Because when I was about to start pushing, I felt like I had to take a big poop and I needed to get it out like now. That's how I felt. How did you feel about having your mom watch you push a child out of you? It was actually my grandma and my mom and my boyfriend. Honestly, at the time, I didn't really think much about it, but it was kind of embarrassing. Like after I had me, I was like, wow, my grandma and my mom just watched me push a baby out of me. But yeah, and Christian was a little scarred from watching that, but he got over it. How long was your postpartum healing? Like 3 months, I think, because I did have stitches, so it did take longer to heal and everything down there. Honestly, I would say the healing process was the worst part out of everything. Like it was so painful. Like I would have to like force myself to get up and go walk around, because if I didn't, you know, it's not good. So yeah, I had to like force myself and go walk around for a bit. Some days it was good, some days I could not do it. It hurt so bad, so I had to like rest and everything, so I didn't like do anything with the stitches, you know, because that would be really bad. But yeah, the postpartum healing process was the worst. It was horrible. Was Mia planned? No, she was not. And no, that does not mean she's a mistake. She's a surprise, a blessing. If not, when would you want your first kid? I would probably want my first kid somewhere in my early 20s, probably. Does the IV hurt? That's the only thing I'm scared about. A little bit. Honestly, I feel you. I'm scared of IVs too. I literally hate them so much. They had to do it twice because they couldn't find, you know, my vein or whatever, get the right spot. It sucks. I hate IVs. I hate them. I hate them. Is it true that our thing rips? It can rip. Not everyone's rips, obviously. Just, it depends, I guess. If I don't know. I guess when our head just came out and just teared, you know, I don't know. I really don't know how it all happens, but some people rip, some people don't. What happened after birth? Did it hurt a lot? Honestly, after birth I was fine. Everything was still numb until like the next morning, so I couldn't get up or anything. So Christian and sometimes his mom was there, or sometimes my mom and grandma were there to watch me and take care of her, and I would feed her. I was breastfeeding at the time. But yeah, I didn't hurt anything. Just I couldn't get up and walk really for the first day there because I was still numb from the epidural. What pains do you feel when your water breaks? I did not feel anything. I just felt big old kind of like pop, you know, down there, and it just like a bunch of stuff just came out. Like I just got induced like maybe 2 hours before my water broke. I got induced, and then 2 hours later I think my water broke, and it felt so weird. I told Christian, I was like, I think my water just broke, and we were looking down there and seeing, and I was like, yeah, because there's like fluids, you know, and gross things. So yeah, we called the nurse and they came over like, yep, your water broke. It was weird. It just kept coming out and coming out. And like when it breaks, it just feels like a pop, and it's like so weird. It feels so weird. What are your emotions afterward? I was so happy, and my life just felt so complete with my little girl there, and it was so amazing, honestly. Just, I don't know, being in the hospital and having your baby after, it's like literally such an amazing feeling, and I cannot wait to experience it again. Did you have a natural or C-section with me? I had a natural birth. I'm so scared that I'm gonna have to have a C-section with any of my other kids. Like, I'm so nervous. How long did you push for? I think I pushed for an hour, I would say. Are you sore after? Honestly, it was a workout. Having to go and push and then go back down, wait for a contraction, and you push again. It was definitely a workout. Did you get to hold the baby after she came out? Yes, I did. She laid right on my chest right there. It was so amazing. Let's see. Were your doctors nice? Yes, I had such nice nurses and doctors. They're so nice. I got so lucky. They were literally so kind and so supportive. Always there when I needed something, you know. They're always checking on me, and they're just so sweet. Were you nervous? Honestly, I really wasn't even that nervous, to be honest. I really just wasn't. I was just ready for her to come out. I wanted to see her already. I was ready. I was just ready. So I wasn't really nervous at all. This isn't a birth question, but did your parents kick you out? No, they did not. I'm currently living with my parents right now, with Christian and Mia. We're living here, but we are about to move into our own house, so stay tuned for some moving vlogs and empty tour. So definitely subscribe and turn on our post notifications so you can watch all those kinds of videos. Did you get your period while giving birth? I don't really know if it's like a period or whatever, but yeah, you start bleeding like right after birth. And that lasted maybe about a month for me. I bled a month straight after, maybe a couple weeks, something like that. But yeah, I guess it's a period, I would say. Not sure. Would you ever become friends with another teemo who isn't as famous? Yes, I definitely would, of course. I'm friends with quite a bit of teemos that are not famous. Honestly, I don't care if you're famous or not. I just want some friends to talk to that are moms and teen moms as well. Are you planning to marry? I said that so wrong. Are you planning on marrying your boyfriend? Definitely, yeah, in the future. Just, it's not really our priority right now. It's not really like we need to get married right now. Yeah, probably like later in the future we'll hopefully get married. How many weeks did you start to get stretch marks? I started to get stretch marks like when I was like in the 3rd trimester. I started getting them so bad. Like I hated it. But you know, it's natural. They're my blessed marks. That's what people want me to call them. Alright guys, so that is all the questions you guys asked me about birth. Thank you for everyone who asked questions, so this video was possible to make. But I do hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to comment down below some YouTube video ideas, because your girl is running out of some ideas to post before we start moving. Then I will have a lot more videos. But for now, I don't really have much, so definitely let me know some video ideas. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And also don't forget to turn on my post notifications so you get a notification every time I post. And I will see you guys in our next video. Bye.